Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Kate.
And I'm Alex.
And we've got some New Zealand goodies to try.
We've tried some New Zealand stuff before, but it was a really long time ago. And then every time we do an Australian video, there's always something in there that people are like, that's from New Zealand.
It. Because I couldn't believe it when you said the last time we tried a New Zealand box was 5 years ago.
Yeah.
You just reminded me. Some of the Australian things have said New Zealand on the back. So we
but
have
they're so
got to
close,
have some.
I guess there's a lot of crossover.
Yeah. How close are we
forth.
talking? What's like a
I'm
plane
pretty sure
journey?
they're connected, aren't they?
Are they?
Oh no, that's awkward. Don't. I
You
always
thought it was
they were
attached.
connected. I always thought they were connected. Okay,
Hold
so they're
on.
not connected.
What's the part of Australia that's down there?
Tasmania?
That's not even connected.
That's not even connected. Yeah, but for some reason I thought it was like England and Wales. Like New Zealand was on like the east side.
But anyway, very exciting. We haven't ever stepped foot that direction at all, have we? It would be cool one day, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It would be cool. It's like a whole different like
The furthest
realm.
to east we've probably gone is Hungary. Don't you think?
You're hungry?
I'm hungry, yeah. I can't wait to get into
Starving. This wonderful box is brought to us by Paul. Thank you so much for sending this. Now, Paul was on it with what he wanted to send.
Yeah.
He sent us a list of what he wanted to send, and then we could kind of switch and change. And this is what we've come up
Paul's
with.
New Zealand candy service.
We don't know much about Paul, but we do know that he's a keen reader.
Yeah.
And he said in our email, I've been reading journalism books recently, so hopefully my package will surpass your expectations. 1942 Britain at the Brink by Taylor Downing is the second most gripping book I've ever read.
Yeah.
So then we asked him what was the first.
Obviously, that piqued our interest. So we said,
what is your first most
number one?
gripping? And he says, Poverty by America by author Matthew Desmond. I even called a radio station segment about it.
No way.
No way. But
which is interesting because I've been reading that book as well.
yeah, Alex
It's
happened
fascinating.
to say that's actually the book he's been reading. So isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
Ironically, based on this book, which is his second book, I ordered his first book, Evicted, and it isn't close to his second. So have you read any of that? I stopped reading Evicted because it's lame. I love that. I feel like Paul, we
Paul
could
likes
really
to
trust
say
you.
it how it is.
Yeah.
Let's just crack in, Kate.
Let's crack in. So
Crack in.
to begin with, we
Yeah.
are starting with a drink because we have pre-made them.
A
ready.
hot mug of tea.
So we have got the Bell Tea Co. And this is the original black tea. And I must say, I really love this little box. So it's 30 little tea bags in here. You open it like that, and then look, they're all just in there sleeping. Isn't that like a really sweet?
Why are they
and look,
sleeping?
they've got that, so it will keep it closed.
Why do you think they're sleeping?
They just look like, well, because they've not come alive yet. They haven't got the water. So, brewing instructions for the perfect brew. Use fresh boiled water and infuse for 3 to 5 minutes. Great with or without milk. Well, guess what? I've got with, you've got without.
I'm without.
So there we go. That's how Alex enjoys his tea.
I like my tea black.
Here goes.
It's a nice tea. Got a good flavour, that.
Nice cup of tea.
Nice cup of cocoa.
Alex didn't do a very good brewing process though. He had the bag in for less than a minute.
I don't think it was less than a minute. But they always say too long.
I know, when it is
If you
too
put that
long.
in for 3 to
I
5
know.
minutes, you get all the tannin. It'd be bitter.
That's a nice cup of tea though, I enjoyed
Yeah.
that. And the reason why I want to do the tea first is because I think with those chocolate bars,
You want some
it's
Toffeepops?
Oh, well, should we start there
think the
actually?
Bickies, yeah.
When Paul mentioned Toffeepops, I had to Google quickly because we do have some biscuits here called Toffeepops, which while your camera's out, let me show you what they look like. This is our Toffeepops,
yeah.
which is funny because they're kind of purpley
Very
as well.
similar, yeah.
But these are from the brand
Lions.
Lions biscuits. Toffee-filled biscuits.
They
do look very similar,
yeah.
but these are from Griffins,
Wonder if there's
original
any-
Toffee Pops.
Crossover between lions and...
Oh, look, like Australia, it says made and loved here, New Zealand made, so very proud. Layers of temptation. This product has been made to Griffin's highest quality standard. Also, feel how heavy that is. Like that's
A half decent
got
amount
a
of-
good amount of Bickies in there. I'm very excited
Yeah,
for
I've
this.
got my cup of
I can
tea
see that's
ready.
like the caramel
Yeah, it looks nice.
to
Real
rip in
nice.
half. Are you okay?
You can rip in half.
Cheers.
A bit. Nice.
Aha, so there was a nice pull, but it might not be as chewy as I was thinking. The biscuit tastes a little stale. It's quite like short.
That was delicious.
I don't know whether or not it's because like when something sits on top of a biscuit, maybe the biscuits like absorb some of the caramel, like, you get what I mean?
Yeah.
But that is a delicious biscuit. It must
That
just
is
be
a
like
delicious biscuit.
the crunch of it.
Layers of temptation. And it's so good because the hot tea kind of warms up the caramel or toffee.
Maybe I will try.
So good.
I don't really think you can beat tea and biscuits.
No, you can't. Not with anything.
Okay. That was probably one of the best dunked biscuits.
Really? Wow. High praise.
Because the caramel just softens. If you don't hold it too much, then the chocolate's still there, it's just melted. And I think that biscuit really lended to a dunk.
It was quite a dry biscuit.
It could like absorb, but not like too much. Oh, that's delicious.
Because I feel like we've had a biscuit that's trying to be fancy like this before with like a layer of caramel, but these feel really like down to earth.
Well, these feel like biscuits that you would get at the supermarket for like a weekly shop, whereas the ones we've had have been like, oh, they're Christmas biscuits.
Christmas biscuits.
Can't open those till Christmas.
Can't open those till Christmas. They're Christmas biscuits.
I put this jumper on. It's meant to be summer here in the UK, and it's so wet and rainy.
Yeah.
And like I would have been fine, but having that tea has
Really
like
warmed you up.
really heated me up in
What's
here.
going on in your head?
Well, that's going ahead. I'm a bit under the weather, so my head's all a bit cloudy. But I'm really enjoying that biscuit. What are you giving that out of 10?
I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. It's a delicious biscuit.
I'm going 9 out of 10. Right, can we move on to this chocolate bar?
Let's get on to it.
I don't think I've seen such a big chocolate bar in my life.
It's huge, isn't it?
Well, I have, but I mean, this is their normal chocolate bar. And this is by the brand Whittaker's, which we have tried, haven't we? We have had Whittaker's. I feel like I really enjoyed them. I don't know if you get this, but I think it's because of the size of them and like.
It looks like a book.
Yeah, but don't you also think it looks like cooking chocolate?
Yeah. When our grandfather, J.H. Whittaker, started making chocolate, he believed the best was always better. We're pleased to report that this hasn't changed. We insist on overseeing all our delicious creations from bean to bar. First, we find the world's finest ethically grown and sun-dried cocoa beans. Then we batch roast and refine them ourselves right here in New Zealand. This dedication to texture and taste has made Whittaker's famous for quality since 1896.
That's such a long time. Yeah. And that's Andrew and Brian Whittaker.
And their grandfather was the main man.
I think you're right there, Al. It does look like a book of some sort. This looks like Willy Wonka's golden bar. Oh, that's a thick foil, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is this like your main go-to brand in New Zealand?
Or is this like special occasion chocky?
Yeah. I'm really liking the little pieces. It's interesting to try just like solid chocolate. Yeah. So, cheers. Wow. That is creamy and nice. Well, it's melting in my fingers as well. So, and a good chocky. It's like really smooth. Really creamy. It's like melting straight away. It's got like a bit of a rich taste, doesn't it?
It's lovely and rich.
I like that.
It's not Cadbury's, don't get me wrong, but it's in the same vein as Cadbury's because you know Cadbury's has that really melt in your mouth, creamy.
That's what's happening here.
Yeah. It's very similar like texture, but different flavour. But I think it's nice. It is very rich.
It's not got that like chalkiness.
No.
I'm not going to mark that until I've had this because obviously it is just plain chocolate, but really good plain chocolate. You could see that going really well in baking recipes as well. Like if you're making like cookies, having that as chocolate chunks and things.
Yeah, lovely.
So they say here, our creamy caramel is buttery and creamy with rich caramel notes and a soft velvety texture. Here it is perfectly paired with our 33% cocoa creamy milk chocolate. So Paul said about this being quite sickly. They also have like the fruit filled. We really enjoy like fruit filled, creamy, golden caramel, don't we?
Is Cadbury's Dairy Milk around like 34, 35%?
I think so. Does this look a slightly different colour or is that just me?
Oh, Cadbury's is actually 20%.
20?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, 23, minimum 20. Yeah.
And their Bonville is like 34.
That's why this is a bit richer.
Yeah. That's why the taste is maybe a bit stronger. It's Bonville that's like 34, isn't it? That's meant to be dark. Whoa.
You know the Galaxy Ripple? Reminds me of that.
Do you mean the Galaxy bar that has caramel in?
Yeah, isn't that Ripple? I thought.
Ripple's like a flake.
Galaxy Caramel. Remember, it used to be in one line.
Galaxy Caramel. Oh, it did. It's very rare you can get the Galaxy Caramel.
Why don't they do it?
I know, that caramel is incredible. And do you know what's nice about that?
It is rich, but it's incredible.
Don't you feel like you're getting a lot of caramel? So many times in caramel bars, like you have hardly any chocolate caramel.
And I love the way you bite it and the chocolate just cracks.
And it still like crunches and it cracks. It's got the shell. I am so pleased this bar is this big. The caramels are perfect consistency.
Yeah.
I've been loving Cadbury's caramel recently, and that's got more of like a bit of a chew to it.
That's got a lot.
But what's nice about this is it is a little bit softer than that. But if you wanted to, you could put that in the freezer and have a really nice texture.
I really like the size of the pieces.
Yeah.
Because although they're quite small, they're quite tall.
You've got good, and you've
so
got
it's
good
like
edging.
good surface area.
I'm loving
It's all
this.
about surface area.
I'm giving that a 10 out of 10.
I'm
I
giving that a
think
10 out of 10.
the shape of the cubes, the size of the cubes, the amount of caramel in there, the runniness of the caramel, the milk chocolate around it is so good.
And what I'd love to know, is this like a standard bar size for Whittaker? Or is this like a family share pack?
Surely it's got to be a family share pack.
Because of the size of the thing, do you think you'd get like 2 rows?
Unless-
Maybe it's like shorter.
Yeah, what are their normal bars?
Because like if you only had one, it'd seem really skinny.
Unless they have like larger ones for just individual. I am so
That is so
happy
good.
how much caramel we've got left. I really do want to put like a row in the freezer.
Yeah.
Because recently I've been really enjoying like
You can put your row in the freezer.
chocolate from the fridge. But that is delicious.
So I'm going to give the just creamy milk, I'm going to give that a 9. And I'm
Okay.
going to give the creamy caramel a 10 out of 10 because it's so good.
I'm giving creamy milk on its own an 8, and I'm giving the creamy caramel 10, 11. That's so good. Do you know what's exciting about these?
Once you've eaten them, you'll have a rough idea of when something's going to arrive.
That's so funny, yeah. Is the brand called ETA?
Yeah. Estimated time of arrival.
No.
Proud supporters of Surf Life Saving.
And what's the flavour?
Flavour is big flavour, big crunch. The works.
Right.
Is that a bit like All Dressed?
Yes, I believe so. ETA Crisps, the works flavour. These are like Canada's Ruffles All Dress. I definitely wanted to try these rather than just a flavour
Yeah.
because there's not many brands that do like the works and All
Yeah.
Dress. So is this going to be a bit of a mixture of all? Maybe a bit of barbecue in there?
Because this is their version, because it's all the flavours, but
Yeah.
it doesn't mean it'll
Do
taste
you want
the
me
same,
to read
does
the back?
it? Yeah.
Here we go. Proudly made and loved here in New Zealand, ETA Ripples have a magnetic pulling power, packed with big flavour and big crunch, made with New Zealand potatoes. When you open a bag, it's not long before you're joined by more friends than expected. Gather your mates and share the love. That's really sweet. And it's nice that they've got like photos of people.
Yeah. Oosh.
Whoa, that's a good.
Good handful. Good handful.
I love that they're ripples too.
Interesting, because I can taste like a lot of bacon flavour. Can you?
I was getting quite cheesy.
Really? Maybe they're all slightly different. They're a nice crisp though, aren't they? Because they're quite thick and not too greasy.
They're lovely.
I'm not sure on the flavour though.
I really like
To
that.
me, the flavour's like bacony and
Yeah, because you're not the biggest fan of like meat crisps, whereas like I really enjoy smoky bacon. Bacon, cheddar, sour cream and chives. That's so funny because I was going to say I tasted sour cream.
but I feel like the bacon is like number one flavour.
Right.
I can taste a little bit of sour cream.
They are so good.
Wish I could taste a bit more cheddar. They're still good. I'd give them an 8.
These are a solid like 9.5
I
for
especially
me.
like the texture.
Yeah. The crisp itself is great. The ripple is great. The flavour is amazing. I think it's nice because like some bacon crisps are too strong.
Yeah.
Whereas these for me are perfect.
I'll give them that. They're not like too strong bacon.
They're like a solid 9.5.
Because they are trying to balance with the other flavours. Awesome.
Maybe with that then.
Oh yeah, we should have a bit of L&P. Good lemony stuff. Lemon and pareo? Is that what that says?
Paeroa, Paeroa. It's a sweet lemon flavoured soft drink manufactured in New Zealand. The drink is considered Kiwiana and was traditionally made by combining lemon juice with naturally carbonated mineral water from the town of Paeroa.
Yeah.
So that's the town.
Who knows what awesome, good lemony stuff goes into the taste of L&P? Well, we do. But we're not blabbing. We can tell you L&P is the classic drink that's been refreshing New Zealanders since, ages ago. L&P, drink it when you're thirsty, like maybe right now, since 1908-ish.
That's so funny. Someone said L&P has what I would describe as a lemon bitters flavour. The soda is fairly dry and leaves a mineral-like aftertaste in your mouth. There's an ingredient called mineral salts on the label.
Let's go for it.
I really like the cute little bottle.
It's just like a little refreshing bottle.
No, it's so sweet. Look, they do the 0.5 Hellstar
yeah.
rating. Cheers. Ooh.
Ooh, wow, that's lovely.
Whoa. Paul said, L&P drink. This is our iconic soda. Look up YouTube videos for its pronunciation.
Why have I never heard of it before? It's so good.
Paeroa.
And so there, you can pause it if you want and read it all.
Paeroa. This is so nice.
It's so delicious.
It's really delicate.
It's got very different taste to just like a lemonade or something.
Yeah, the bubbles are there, but they're really soft. There's like sweetness to it. Even though there's a lot of sugar in there, it doesn't taste like overly sweet. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't taste like a sugary soda.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It tastes like an adult's drink.
Yeah.
Not like a kid soda. Do people use this to like
so
mix
lovely.
in alcohol as well? Because don't you think like, do you think like a whiskey would be nice in there?
Whiskey would be good with that, yeah.
Like whiskey and lemon.
I used to have Jack Daniels and ginger. I feel like
This could be. Do you know what I mean? Like it doesn't
Given
taste
like a ginger
gingery,
beer.
but it's got
it does
like,
give a ginger beer like vibe though.
and it's got like a richness underneath. That's what
Like a
I'm trying to say.
mouthfeel.
It's like not a kid soda. It tastes like an adult. There's more going on in there than lemon.
Yeah.
It's not just lemon.
Yeah.
That's a
That's
10.
so good, yeah. I'm gonna have to look out now, see if we ever get that anywhere.
I know, because I wouldn't be surprised if maybe sometimes that comes into like B&M Home Bargains, or sometimes we randomly get stuff from like Australia, New Zealand.
I don't mean to judge a book by its cover, but it's quite an understated bottle, isn't it? It's just like brown with a bit of yellow on it.
Back in the day, do you think that was glass? Because don't you think that would
Maybe.
look really nice in glass? I like that
Or
it's
maybe
brown
it
though,
was
don't
like
you?
a brown glass bottle, for like a ginger beer. That's to
Yeah.
stop it like affecting
Oh,
the
with
liquid
the-
if there's any like sunlight, UV light. Which is why like beer is in brown bottles.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's fantastic.
Delicious.
Oh, now it's going to be really hard for treat of the week.
Just a bit.
Last but not least, make it cookie time. The original
Monster.
chocolate chunk rookie cookies is like a red version of Cookie Monster.
Cookie Monster.
And I like
Kate, we want to go to school today.
our original chocolate chunk multi-pack is ideal for sharing out amongst lunch boxes, handbags and coat pockets. 7 rookie-sized cookies made to our original recipe with real chocolate and real ingredients. That's my idea of 7th heaven.
Have you seen? Try hot, remove from wrapper, and heat for
way.
approximately 10 to
Should we
15
do
seconds.
that? And look, they've also bitten out the, I like when brands do that.
Cookie Monster. Hey, Kate.
Hey, Alex!
You want to try cookies? Cookies today.
I've never heard that.
I've never done
Oh,
that.
you seem really cute there, Al.
Cookies! Give me cookies! I want cookies. Ooh.
They're not what I was
No,
expecting
it
either.
literally is a cookie. Cookie Monster.
The original chocolate chunk rookie cookie.
Cookies.
I'll have the small one. I feel like you can tell that they didn't like overcook them.
Because although it's like firm, it's like on that side where it's like still got a little bit of.
It's got like a different texture in the middle.
That's a really
Nice.
nice cooking.
So how long do I need to?
10 to 15.
Right.
Save for cookies!
It's actually got really hot.
Whoa, and it smells like fresh baked cookies as well. Oh wow.
Be careful in case the
I feel like
chip is
this
hot.
would be good with ice cream.
Oh, it just like melts it a bit.
Wow.
It does soften it up. You prefer it hot or cold?
Cold.
I think I do too. It's nice hot though.
Yeah, it's nice.
In some ways, does it taste a
I
bit
like
more
that
delicate?
Brings out a flavour I'm not sure about. But I would love that broken up hot over like ice cream.
Okay.
Cookie Monster.
We've created a new personality.
Created a monster!
No, we always knew you were a Cookie Monster.
Is this because I watched Eric on Netflix, or is this because I
What's
once watched
Eric?
Avenue Q? You haven't seen Eric?
No.
Have you seen it advertised? It's with Benedict Cumberbatch on Netflix. Basically, he's a dad, and his job is he creates like puppets in a puppet show.
Really? Oh, that's so
On
cool.
TV.
I need to watch that. And what do you think to the cookie then?
Yeah, really delicious.
Yeah.
I was a bit unsure at first because it just looked like a
And I don't
basic
always just
packaged
go
cookie,
for
but
cookies. You
I think
quite
it's
like
actually really good.
But it's really nice, yeah. A 5, 6, 7, 8. Treat of the week.
Treat of the week. I'm going to keep this short and sweet. It was very difficult, but it's this. This. It was close to being the Toffeepops because they were really good. It was also close to being the L&P, but this just pips them all.
I would have to say that is also my treat of the week, but I can't not mention the L&P.
Yeah.
That was such a nice surprise. I think because I just saw it as like a lemon drink, I thought, oh, it will be nice, but there's not going to be anything like too special about it.
Yeah.
No, this is delicious. I love that little brown bottle.
Yeah,
it's so
the
cool.
yellow top.
And if we ever do go to New Zealand, it'd be cool to actually go to L&P.
And Paul did an awesome job picking out all of these things.
Yeah.
He picked, I think, some of the best things to display New Zealand
also, I think
snacks
he was
and candy.
the thought process behind it was really good as well, because he said about the crisps to make it not so sweet, the biscuits to make it not
And
as
he'd obviously
sweet.
done a lot of research.
Yep.
Because he knew what people liked and didn't like and things like that.
Paul, that was phenomenal. Really, really enjoyed it. Paul, we will be sending you a box of British treats back to enjoy. If anyone else would like to get their hands on our British candy, we'll leave a link down below.
Yeah, we've got a whole website full of the stuff, and you can build your own box or you can pick one of the pre-selected boxes on there.
But we hope you guys enjoyed watching, and we'll see you soon. Bye, guys.
See ya. Yeah, is everyone happy with that?
Yep.
Is everyone happy? Are you
I'm
happy?
happy.
Are you happy?
Is Cookie Monster
I'm happy. I love more of these. Thank you.
a way to make them all your own? You're nuts, Al.
No,
I thought I
you
was the
are
nutty.
nuts.
You
Wait a
are.
sec.